Good evening and welcome to this week's WCT Game of the Week. I am Matt Hill along with Paul Brees for the entire WCTV crew. And we are here at Independence High School where the Lady Eagles will be taking on the Lady Rebels in what should be a pretty good matchup here tonight, Paul. You know, we've seen both these squads on WCTV before, and the Rebels can score. Independence kind of got a lot of young people, but they've got the ability to hang with anybody. And here we see the Franklin starters. Courtney Perkins, Holly Harris, the freshman, Meredith Heathcote, Kara Spirito, and Jody Hill, not Hody Hill. And it kind of all starts with Kara Spirito there. You know, she's definitely going to run the show, as you see her get called right there. Point guard-esque, can also attack the basket and play down low. Jody Hill, good spot-up shooter, and you definitely can't count out Holly Harris, the young lady.
Well, man, Franklin's got a pretty strong hold on fourth place in the district. As season's winding up, Franklin needs to continue to win out and try to get that home court advantage in the district tournament.
Yep. And here are the Independence starters. There's Katie Pierce, Galden, Gabby Wiggins, Ellen Hicks, and Courtney Lynch. And like we said, a lot of young folks on their team. So we look at them, they've got 4, 5 sophomores and 1, 2, 3 freshmen. A lot of young folks. I believe there's only 2 seniors on the squad. Make that 1.
Well, Independence, Matt, really struggled last week in our game of the week against Centennial. I believe they only have 1 district win, so if they can gain a little momentum as the season's drawing to a close here, right into tournament time, it'd be a good time to start peaking.
Yep.
If you're an Independence Lady Eagle fan.
Last year, Katie Pierce, number 5 there, you saw she several times scored a lot of points. She had the ability to drive, but not quite had the same supporting cast as in years past. And we're going to need some young ladies to step up tonight and help her out. Well, we're set to tip with Jody Hill and Galden, and Eagles have possession, and Franklin's showing some pressure early, and
not quite to start the Independence Lady Eagles needed right there.
Cantrell to inbounds, and we've got our first stoppage of the evening. I will say last week one of the definite bright spots was the referees. They did a great job.
The officiating crew was pretty good.
We're hoping for that same thing tonight. Spot-up jumper not going to fall from Perkins.
That's a nice box out by Hicks, 34.
Nice ball movement here to break that press. Almost losing Pearson. Nice job by Hill, jumping the passing lane, come away with it, and that was a pretty good pass.
Well,
Spirito just couldn't hang on to it.
Exactly. The intention was to get Spirito, who's left-handed, take the ball up with a left-handed layup. Just a little too hard there. Kara Goodwin, head coach of the Lady Rebels, is directing traffic tonight, and her ever 2-2-1 half-court trap that she likes to run, and it gives a lot of opponents fits.
It has so far early on as we have another turnover. Nice. Out of bounds off of a Rebel. 7:03 now, 1 minute almost in the books here. See, Mary Beth White, Independence Eagles head coach, trying to pick up another district win. Dangerous cross-court pass there. Ooh, nice shot by Lynch. She was open for just a minute, but that's all she needed. Finally, somebody from both teams on the board. Spirito driving to the left, not able to put it in. 6:20 remaining here. 3-point game. Franklin tenacious defensively right now.
And I believe Galden may have gotten fouled, no call.
Yep. Jody Hill can hit from that range, and she does. Ties it up, 3-3. Jody Hill, very deceptive. Large, tall girl out there, but she definitely knows how to play from the perimeter. Spirito, nice interception and pass as Harris finishes off the glass. 5-3 now, under 6 minutes.
Well, if your defense could create offense and make easy baskets, it's going to be a long night for the Lady Eagles.
So far, they've not shown the ability to break this press. I think if they have another turnover, I see a timeout in their future. A little high. Nice job by Galden. Tracked that down and off the, thought she was going to have that. Hill comes away with it. 5-13 now.
Don't leave her open.
I was about to say, oh man. Spirito working the blocks. I don't really know who you leave open from the perimeter out there with Franklin.
Oh!
Nice move.
Right hand, Kara Spirito.
No, that's a rarity right there. Makes them pay.
That's going to be on Katie Pierce. That's her first. If there's anybody that can't get in foul trouble tonight, Katie Pierce would probably be one of the top 2 names you'd want to mention.
A little short. Under 5 minutes now, 4:50. Press still giving them some fits. Not going to find the mark there for Wiggins. But Pierce comes away with it. Oh, in and out. That was so close. Pierce will go to the line. Big thing here tonight for the Lady Eagles is when they're at the line, they need to make these free throws. Every coach says that before every game, we got to make our free throws. But these young ladies have got to do it if they want to stay in this game.
Well,
makes the first.
Answer. Free throws and layups, man. You preach it all the time if you're a coach. Develop those 2 things and rebound well. You got a good chance.
Croft came to the game for the Eagles, number 14. Croft, a junior, 5'10". Pierce misses the second. Rebound Hill. 3-point lead for Franklin. Little short for Harris. Not afraid to pull the trigger. Just a freshman, having a pretty good year so far.
Well, the thing about it is, man, if Independence can get the ball offensively without having to face that 2-2-1 zone.
Oh, yeah.
So any missed shot on the Franklin side is going to not only help, but now see, here's Jody Hill.
Yeah, and now
hits
they're
a 3.
Set the press.
And now they got a shot right here. Now they're going to press. I know it doesn't look very deceiving, but
the other part about it is, like a lot of presses where it spreads the floor. There's a shot by Wiggins, puts it in, 6-4, 4-point game. When it spreads to the floor, you've got a lot more space to deal with. And when you're, taking that half court like that, it's a lot harder to deal with. And Harris is going to draw the foul from Pierce. That's 2 now.
That is absolutely correct. Now,
you said it.
Coach has got to make a decision right here. I don't know if we have 2 subs waiting, and I don't know if one of them was coming in for Pierce.
One of them's got to be.
But now, if not, they've definitely changed their mind and said, go get her.
As we see Galden back into the game, and number 23, Hearn, Caitlin Hearn, the freshman, 5'4". Harris makes them both. 12-6, 3:21 remaining.
Now a lot of pressure on Hearn, the freshman, without Pierce, your senior leader.
Yep.
It's a great catch by Croft.
I think she and Lynch are going to have to step up and not turn the ball over. Fire's not going to do it. Rebound by Cantrell. Excuse me, that was Perkins. Nope, that was Cantrell. Franklin maintains possession. 2:52. 6-point game. Jody Hill looks like she's open again. I was like, Lord. Oh, man, what a nice little, I don't know what you can call it, a little running floater sky hook off the glass. 14-6, and I think that was a much-needed timeout there.
Well, you
by
got
Coach White.
You got one of your better players in for the Lady Eagles, Katie Pierce, on the bench with 2:44 left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
She's not coming in for a long while, and if Franklin take advantage of that and expose the kind of the youthness of the Lady Eagle roster here with a little more pressure, I'm sure Coach Goodwin would take that, like to build this thing up to about 20-point lead.
Oh, yeah.
By halftime.
And get some of her bench players in the game, get a little experience before the tournament.
Well, it has been a lot of basketball so far. I mean, you talk about starting in November.
And that, you know, we saw that trying to get across half court there. Nobody really wanted to dribble or try to do anything. It was just kind of back and forth. Wide open Harris. Can't find it. Big rebound.
Oh, my. But it's going to be on Spirito. Or first, you know, if there is a weakness to this team, Matt, you would think, you know, not a true post player in there.
Yep.
Rebounding would be a question mark. And they just have to out-hustle teams to get to the ball. But
they had the matchup they wanted, but
nice job by Harris.
Yep. Davis couldn't handle it.
Wow.
Underneath. Another open three.
That's a good rebounding position by Harris.
Oh. And, man alive.
Fooled me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fooled me twice. I tell you what, don't give Cantrell too many open looks.
She just stepped on the line and back. Did you see that? That was over.
Well, Matt, in a second I'll tell you the rule.
Ball had to be across.
Oh, and a foul by Hearn, the freshman. And talked about it, Matt, a couple of things. One, Hearn, again, the freshman, got to take care of the ball a little better, not turn it over with Katie Pierce out of the game. Second, all 3 points have to be across half court, ball and both feet, so you can straddle the line. You can put both feet over one line and hold the ball on the other side. It's a rule that's, wow. Oh, I don't know about that. It's a foul like Cantrell wide open. Oh, in and out. Now that's a nice box out by Croft.
Yeah. Croft is an excellent rebounder.
Oh, that's a pretty good box out by Cantrell.
Thought Sullivan had it, but lost it. Nice hustle by the young lady.
Well, Harris, back it up. Jody Hill. Oh, man.
Good ball move.
The lefty. Whoa.
Spirito, a little long.
It's too far away.
Yeah.
She's a layup girl.
35 seconds here remaining.
Look at that. The pressure is just getting to him. Without the leader, somebody like Pierce.
Another turnover. Well, they're going to call jump ball. .25 seconds here remaining in the first. 17-6, 11-point game. Possession arrow Franklin.
Yep. Pointed Independence way. Now Franklin is a team you probably don't want to face in the tournament. They're playing some pretty good basketball.
And they're playing good team ball.
Well, I'm not sure that's the quite pass it, or that pass, either way. Coach Goodwin was looking for.
I tell you, Indy needs some more of those, but they need a little more time than 4 seconds here.
I'm surprised they're not putting a little more pressure on the ball.
Yeah, I thought same. try to stop it from getting a good shot. Croft's going to get a good one here if she wouldn't have got it tipped, but that's going to do it here for the first quarter as the Lady Rebels lead the Lady Eagles 17-6. And it's been all Rebels, especially Katie Pierce got in foul trouble. I think it was 6-10 at that time, just a 4-point game. And, you know, and as soon as she came out, a lot of quick turnovers off that press. And frankly, picked up some easy transition points.
Well,
it's a big threes.
Absolutely. The Lady Rebels lead, being led by Jody Hill with 8 points. And Holly Harris is 4, and Cantrell with the 3. On the flip side, Courtney Lynch hit a 3 early, and it's been a free throw by Pierce before she left the game and a basket by Wiggins.
And that's it.
And now coming out of the timeout is going to be Independence ball, and every time that Franklin has missed a shot or there's been a dead ball possession, they've gone straight to strictly a 2-3 zone. We'll see what they walk out here and start in the second quarter. Usually as a coach, you try to change defenses as the new quarter begins.
I wouldn't change a thing right now.
Coach Goodwin is sticking to the 2-2-1. You hadn't solved it yet. Why change it? That's a good skip pass, though, to beat it.
Well, they haven't beat it yet.
Cantrell maybe too close to the basket.
Yep. She draws a foul, though, from Lynch.
You know what I say? Stop at the 3-point line and shoot it, Cantrell.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. She did the right thing. Perk.
Did not get
that's
the
Cantrell
there.
Not living right. That's what I say when you just can't rattle it in. Again, she is too close. Instead of 18, she's shooting the 15-footer. Hill with the rebound.
Strong.
Whoa. Not sure where that's going. Perk is not what I'd say a scoring threat when you got everybody else.
Man, Hill
like Jody Hill.
3.
It's 11.
11 points for Hill.
Jody Hill 11, Independent 6. That's a nice move right there. Oh, there we go.
Not able to finish.
That's Hicks.
There we go, Hicks.
But as quickly as you score, you got to get back.
Minute gone now from the third. I'm surprised Harris didn't take that. Not going to pass it up this time, but she's going to drain it. 23-8.
7 for Harris. Oh, another turnover.
And it rains, it pours.
Coach White kind of beside herself, looking for any kind of answer, and the only answer is
they're going to find it.
Well, the answer is to the right of her, but she's got 2 fouls.
Yep.
And now the question is, how quick can you go to her?
I think you got to go to her, almost right now. Because, and you just tell her, hang back on the defensive end a little bit and try to run things offensively. Hill again, 13.
Yep. And that was a great pass. I think it was.
Yep.
Well, I double check. Maybe Spirito threw it right to her.
Harris tips the ball. Hill comes away with it.
Perkins, again, not a scoring threat.
Hill cutting, loses it.
Yeah, you got to get out of lane if you're Kara Spirito.
Yep.
Oh.
Nice job there by Lynch to stick her hand in there, knock that out of bounds, kind of make everybody reset. And now we've got Katie Pierce back in along with Hearns.
If you're Coach Goodwin and the Lady Rebels, you see Coach White right there trying to draw instructions. The Lady Rebels are now starting to overpass, kind of get a little confident. Too much, not cocky per se, but they're saying how far they can really go without doing the right thing.
Heathcote in the game right there, number 24.
Again, kind of You got to go get the ball if you're there. You go. Good defense by Independence right here, and then turnover. Yeah, you got to hustle down, Cantrell.
That was nice. Didn't give up the easy one.
Yeah. Great defense that time with the intensity. I don't know if you got to go right back to her. Pierce got to shoot it. Now we're going to have 3 shots.
Man,
I'm not
don't
sure.
see that very often.
Cantrell.
She's got to make them.
Or Heathcote, excuse me. Well, Pierce.
Is that 1 or 2?
Yeah.
Or 1 or 3 right now?
1 or 3, absolutely. Man. Yeah, there you go. Katie Pierce, step off the line, compose yourself here.
Not a bad thing to do.
There we go.
There it is.
2 of 5 is Katie Pierce from the line. So again, Independence playing really good defense here on this second possession here, man to man. Really
since they came into the third, they've had a couple of, or excuse me, the second, they've had a couple of quick turnovers, or gotten a couple of turnovers.
That's Speartoe with 2 fouls. She's going to pick up. Now
Harris
she's going
come in for her.
Head out.
Along with number 21, Cynthia Long. Excuse me, that is Abby Unger.
So now you see the drop back into the 2-3 zone. This could play a little more easier for the Lady Eagles as kind of work on that 2-3 offense quite a bit in practice.
I think last time we saw Unger, she had a knee brace on.
Yeah.
Moving a little gingerly. Now it's no brace.
There we go. Katie
Nice
Pierce.
job by Pierce.
The ball has got to touch her hands at least once, maybe twice in a possession.
I agreed. Franklin been on a little bit of a scoring drought right here. Harris, though.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul.
He elbowed her. Kind of pushed off with that elbow.
Now, in your situation like that is Coach Goodwin may need to call a set offensive play just to get the offensive turnover.
Well, you know, and you talk about how they moving the ball a little too much. Get them down and get something going offensively where it's not just kind of run down there and playground stuff. But a pretty clean game so far.
Yeah, last couple of possessions, the Independence has done the right thing. They've gotten fouled, going to the free throw line and stopping the clock.
They got to knock them down, though. Wiggins misses her first. Wiggins 2 points tonight.
Yes, sir. Make it 3.
Yep.
Again, great defense, extending that offense way out. Unger says, watch out.
Man, I thought I was sitting there about to say they're getting one pass too many, but Hill makes it happen.
And that is if you're Coach White and the Lady Eagles, that's where you shake your head and said, what do we do?
Hill
16 for Jody Hill.
Yep. Jody Hill's mother, a coach actually for Grassland. Tenacious defense right now. Wiggins, a little long. 3:33 remaining here in the first half. 16-point game.
I believe she's getting fouled.
Yep.
No call down there in the baseline. Let's see if now sometimes when coaches express their displeasure. They'll get a cheap foul down here. But no. But a nice offensive possession by Hicks.
Yep. Hicks pumps in 2. 14-point game now. You know, they definitely would love to go in at halftime.
There's a good set play right there. Oh.
Hill couldn't finish. Love to go in at halftime here, down by 10 or less. Again, another foul. They are doing a good job getting to the line. But there's a lot of points being left behind by not making those free throws. Cantrell on the foul, and that is Franklin's 17th foul. And now Indy will be in the bonus for the remaining 2:34.
Again, it's point guard by committee for Franklin. And now you got to
working tonight. Again, I feel like Franklin many times there was Sarah Hart has been way under the basket when they go to shoot.
That's
Harden,
Wiggins.
just a freshman as well.
Wiggins has 2 fouls. Harden. Yeah.
Pierce is going to come out of the game, and you think she's probably going to be sitting here. Don't want her to pick up another third.
It's very
another third. That was something intelligent.
Good call by. Whoa, we're going to have a lane violation for sure. But very good by the Lady Rebels to not back away. Sarah Harden, the freshman, coming in. Usually they'll try to not throw it to a freshman if they don't.
Oh, yeah.
But they went right to her immediately. She gets to the line and rattles home a free throw.
Now, with the lane violation, does that other one?
Yeah, it's a redo.
Okay, so that does not count against her.
No.
The miss. Lynch kind of short-armed it. Jump ball. That was a quick jump ball.
Yeah.
Franklin's got it, 2:07. 14-point game still. They have the opportunity to cut that thing to less than 10. Indy needs a stop here. And I think Franklin is content to probably run some time off this clock and almost turned it over.
Well, you got Unger, who's not really a scoring threat. Perkins not a scoring threat. And Harden not a scoring threat. So it's Harris and Hill versus the world, and Harris gets 2.
Harris is a heck of a scoring threat. Yep. That was a great steal there by number 10, Perkins.
Hearn picks up her second.
And Hearn, that's Pierce's sub. Both of them now in foul trouble.
That's right. Well, Jody Hill's going to come out with 1:29. Going to be very interesting to see who comes in. Well, it's Harden, Cantrell. Unger, kick ball. I think that was dribble off Harris's foot.
Yep. And now we've got Heathcote back in the game for Perkins.
So offensively for the Lady Rebels, it's Harris and Cantrell. Yeah, Harris and Harris. So right here, we'll see when they get the first pass across, they're going to trap, and they're going to cover down.
Harden comes away with it. There's going to be a cheap foul.
And Harden's going to get to go to the line.
Yep, on Hicks, I believe. And that's going to be Bonus action.
Yeah, 1-1 for Harden. Harden 1 for 2. She rattles that home.
Make it 2 or 3. 18-point game now. And it's going to stay that way for the moment. 1 minute now as Croft doesn't look comfortable dribbling there. Nor would I.
But she can't score right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice rebound. And have a travel on the trip.
It's kind of one of those things. She threw the shot up. She got tangled up by somebody who fell on the ground, and ball's still in her hand. So
I hear you. 45 seconds now. You'd think Franklin's about to hold for the last shot here.
Well, hello. I'm throwing it to you, Eric Cantrell. Now Unger got to take care of the ball. Unger kind of dribbling it out right in front of the defender.
Yep, 20 seconds.
Again, not a true point guard as Harris.
No, but I tell you, I was about to say it right there. Hearn is a heck of a defender. She's not going to score. Wow.
That's actually the correct call, Matt.
She had not had possession in the front court.
Yeah, that's correct.
But and I was about to say when she stole the ball, Hearn is a heck of a little defender. She's very tenacious. Doesn't score a lot of points, but she is all over the place defensively.
Coach Goodwin, hello, put Jody Hill in the game for the last shot. Nope.
4.
Harris says, watch this. And a bailout foul.
Yeah, you're not kidding. She was a little out of control. But she's going to go to the line with 2.5 seconds remaining. Opportunity to make this a 20-point game. Seems like just a moment ago we were talking about Indy having the opportunity to cut it to 10. But now they're just hoping it doesn't go into a 20-point deficit, 19 now. Make it 20. Harris, how much you got tonight?
That's 11, 4 for 4 from the line.
Croft's going to throw it up. Didn't have the distance, had the aim. But that's going to do it for the first half action of our first game of our doubleheader tonight. And the Lady Rebels lead the Lady Eagles 35-15. For Matt Hill and Paul Brees and the rest of the WCTV crew, we'll be right back after this.
Too many of Tennessee's students drop out of high school. If you ask them why, you'll probably hear they just can't keep up because they don't have the reading skills. Success in school is based on success in reading, and learning to read starts with hearing words. With young children, storybook reading plays a special and important role.
Great. What's the last word?
Mom.
Good.
Have fun with reading. Read the directions on the box and bake a cake together. Work with your child to cut coupons and make a grocery list. Read a book about different occupations. Then ask your child what they would like to be when they grow up.
What about an eye doctor, just like your granddaddy?
My eye doctor is much more. He works with some glasses.
He does.
Don't underestimate the impact that reading can have on your child's future. Choose success. Choose reading. This Choose Success moment has been brought to you by the Middle Tennessee P16 Council.
Welcome back to the second half action of this week's WCTV Game of the Week. I'm Matt Hill on Paul Brees and the whole WCTV crew. If you missed the first one, you missed Franklin scoring a good chunk of change. And Katie Pierce right there, number 5, getting foul trouble early for Indian. they kind of struggled offensively from that moment on.
Oh, nice move by is that Wiggins. Couldn't finish. But a pretty good offensive start. Spirito had pretty much absent that first half offensively. That's another pretty good offensive move by Harris. Just couldn't finish, and now Pierce on the run.
And they're going to have to start finishing or knocking down some of these threes just like that. Nice job by Lynch.
I believe she started the game with a 3, Matt.
Yes, she did. Start the second half the same way.
Oh, nice move. Oh, and Hill couldn't finish. So now 2 missed opportunities for Franklin. Now can the Lady Eagles answer right here? Oh, and Jody Hill makes her pay.
And Pierce has not done great from the line tonight.
Nope, 2 of 5. Got 4 points.
You know, they'd love to come in, cut this to 15 right now. Pierce has got that kind of setup on her free throws. It's kind of like a lot of little things have to go right. Does that make sense? Like she got like
Absolutely.
her hip kind of cocked down and her everything else, and you get one little thing off, it doesn't go in.
Call that negative motion.
Yeah.
A lot of unneeded motion in that free throw routine.
16-point game.
And
Indy, 4 quick unanswered points.
And that tip information for you, Katie Pierce, is free of charge.
Well, I tell you, they've come out on all cylinders here in the second half.
Oh, man.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, oh, wow.
I think that was one too many
Overpasses again,
Yeah.
but Cantrell, or
Able to
check that,
finish.
Perkins.
Yep. You called it. I mean,
Oh, I don't know if Harris.
There need to be no pass at all.
Harris got a little uncertain with that left-handed layup. She said, I'll give it back to you.
See, I'd rather have the assist than missed in the open court.
Oh, Coach White looking for answers. And
There's one. Hicks.
they finally figured out kind of that 2-2-1. They hit the wing in the short corner and then drive baseline. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, man. Nice stroke. 19-point game.
Cantrell.
21.
6.
Cantrell, and that, she had her feet set. There was no doubt she had her feet set.
So that's going to be an offensive foul on Pierce.
I thought for a second they weren't going to call it. That's, wow.
Now here comes Hearn, the freshman for Pierce, and again, that's when Franklin kind of opened the gate a little bit. Pierce kind of the leader, but you know now the freshman plates her spot. Pretty good defensively. Now again, in the post, Matt, when you catch the ball down low like that, the unused dribble, it's a pet peeve of mine. You know, listen, you don't need to dribble 6 times to get to the basket. You're already there.
And the other thing down there
Is
nice, Jody Hill again. She at 20 yet?
I'd say 19.
Is you don't put the ball down low either. There's no reason to dribble at all, period. You keep the ball up high. Use that pivot. Croft, a little too long. Under 5 minutes now. 4:30. Hill kept going or stopped and spotted up. She had it.
Yeah, I think she could have kept. Yeah.
She
could have done whatever.
She could have just kept dribbling, really. Went around the horn.
That's a bad spot for Perkins. Or anybody, but it's Spirito, not a bad spot.
Spirito's going to draw the foul from Hicks.
That's 3 on her. So the bench for Lady Eagles is getting shorter and shorter.
And you know, that's something we don't, every time we've seen them, we have not seen a lot from their bench. You know, really, Hearn comes off the bench, and Croft comes off the bench, and that's about it.
It's 3 points for Spirito.
Make it 4.
2 of 3 from the line for Spirito.
We're at 24 points now. It really wasn't long ago they were down to 16. Again, Katie Pierce out of the game.
Well, Matt, right here you saw the 2-2-1. You got to throw it to the wing, reverse it back top, reverse it to the other wing, and then dribble down and try to hit the high post cutting.
I'll pretend I understood that.
Yeah, well, listen.
Croft, nice
Yeah,
job
nice
getting her own
recovery.
rebound. And, good finish.
Oh, Spirito left hand. Jody Hill, pull it. You're all. Oh, she's got a mismatch. Didn't recognize it.
Nope. Man, Croft does a good job of coming away with that ball.
Hicks can finish. Nope.
I thought she was going to give her a go. Hearn, too strong. But at least she took the shot. Somebody's got to take the shot.
Shoot it before you turn it over, right? Good box out by Hearn. Tough left-handed pass also. Oh, Harris. Oh. I believe that's going to be on Hicks. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but that's 4.
4, yeah. You know, Hicks a little frustrated after getting blocked. You know, she took that dribble step there. Didn't really need it, and 2 bad things happened.
Timeout on the floor, Matt. 3:04 here in the third quarter. Your score, the Lady Rebels 45, and the homestanding Lady Eagles 23. So a pretty good quarter as far as the pace of play, scoring 10-8 so far in this quarter. The Lady Rebels lead, and just extending that lead by 2 after the 35-15 halftime lead.
Now they came out and cut it real quick. You know, they scored 4 unanswered points, and then a couple of things happened, and there's that 16 mark, and threatening to cut it down to 10, and just like that.
Well, Matt,
it was 24. Now it's 22.
I've got to mention it, Matt. Raquel up here, one of our senior camera interns up here. It's kind of a proud mama moment. Her little sister, the freshman, on the dance team, and she was up here videoing, smiling ear to ear. There she is. Wave at the camera, Raquel.
Yep. We need to see you down there in the dance team as well, Raquel.
Raquel, former
Which
dancing.
sister was she?
I don't know. Listen, all I know is freshman. Nice move by Spirito. Up and under, forcing it.
She's going to try to bull her way in there.
That's on Sullivan. That's our first sighting of Casey Sullivan.
She's in the books now.
Oh, well, I thought Spirito was shooting. They called it on the floor. You can touch that, sure. Absolutely. Kara Spitzer on those
on
rules.
defense right there.
I think Spirito says, watch this.
Boom. Harris on fire.
That's 14 for Harris. All right, Matt, let's take a peek right here. They're doing a nice job. Now, they need it. Well, that's not a bad idea. If nobody's going to stop you, go ahead.
They've had a couple of good looks, especially here in the second half. They're not knocking down shots.
Well, you know what, Matt? If our telestrator wasn't broken, I would break it down for you in the replay. But that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, sorry I dropped that.
All the way up here. Boyce, the other cameraman, broke the telestrator. No, I'm just kidding, Boyce.
Boyce has a ACT score of 34. Did you know that?
Boyce, that is incorrect, Matt.
I was joking.
Oh.
All right. Just sold me out there. Thanks a lot.
I am sorry. Hey, how about Courtney Perkins? She heard me at halftime say she wasn't really a good scoring threat. Boom. She's got 5 on the night.
27.
There's Katie Pierce back on the floor.
Back to 25. Pierce making her presence felt quickly. I think she's going to ride it out from this point on.
Uh-oh.
Hill.
That's not going to be good. Man, oh
22.
man. That is the 22 mark. Jody Hill had a big game last time we were on WCTV. Game of the week.
She just surpassed our little scoring on our sheet.
Yeah,
here.
that's right. Now, that's not a great pass right there by Spirito, but that's okay.
She did a good job hanging on to that ball right
You know
there.
why?
I don't know
Because
that
you didn't
wasn't
turn
a
it
foul.
over.
Yeah.
Now, if you that's too easy.
That was a good pass right there down to Harris. In a great position off the glass. 30-point game right now.
Hearn, I like it. Good rebound by Galden.
Yep.
Hadn't called her name much.
Especially
Nikki
here
Galden.
in the third.
You got to be excited, though. Independence is still in man-to-man, and they are making it tough.
They have not quit.
Still playing hard. Good cut by Spirito.
Yep. Right back to Hill. I was
Whoa, into
too
the
high.
third row.
And I think, again, too many passes. Spirito should have just taken that. She had the position she wanted. Pierce to inbound, 29 seconds. Croft back in the game. Now. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
almost lost it. 10 seconds. Pierce is
Pierce.
calling for it. And drains it. Nice job, Pierce.
It's 9 for Pierce.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Franklin leads by 26. As many as 30 at one point.
Well, that quarter, Matt, the Lady Rebels scored 20 in that quarter. The Independence Lady Eagles scored 14. So you think, wow, check the score. Really, they just extended the lead just.
Indy really played a pretty good quarter. The way they came out, they cut that lead to begin with really quickly. And again, Pierce's foul trouble comes out of the game, and Franklin stretches that lead again.
Yeah.
They're not a one-lady team, but she just does so much offensively. They play good team defense, but offensively, she just kind of runs the show. And when she's not there, other people have a hard time scoring. And other people score when she's shooting off rebounds and other things, and the defense kind of goes towards her and tries to stop her. And without that option, they just become stagnant.
Well, if you got to recap the scoring, Katie Pierce does lead the Lady Eagles with 9. On the flip side, Jody Hill, the junior for the Lady Rebels, 22, followed closely behind by Holly Harris, the freshman, with 16. Your fourth quarter action, Matt. And Pierce is going to say, look out, I'm going to get fouled.
This is their second opportunity with 3 free throws. She got hit again from three-point land.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, Matt, it is roster new call-out time. That's number 40, Cassie Hayes, the freshman, on the foul. And you have Harden
back in.
Yeah, Unger, Heathcote, and is that Cantrell or Perkins back there?
Can't tell.
Well, here's what I do know. Pierce drains the free throw. Second one good. So Pierce 6 of 10 from the free throw line. She's got 12 points on the night. Now,
Dalton back in the game.
Coach White says, you know what? You're going to sub. I'm going to press you.
I don't blame him.
And they got 2 freshmen in there. Whoa. plus Heathcote, the senior. And now, you see, this is, I'm trying to read who is that. That is Cynthia Long. Check that, 32.
I tried to get her into the game earlier.
You did try. There's an open look. Pretty nice box out by Heathcote.
Wiggins can't find it. Let's say kickball.
2 freshmen, a sophomore. Or check that. 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a senior. Out on the floor. There's Unger. Slip sliding in, and it's going to be a blocking call. On Croft. Abby Unger, the freshman.
Freshman.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 freshmen on Franklin's team. That's kind of scary. Let's see, we've seen out of those Cassie Hayes. We've not seen A.J. Anderson. Sarah Harden, Unger. Not seen Gardner yet. Harris. And I'm kind of shocked, you know, maybe I'm a little biased just from what we've seen in middle school. Sarah Wright, I thought, was a pretty good player. I haven't seen her at all in any of the games we've had in Franklin. Who was the other young lady on that team where they really didn't lose a game? That was hurt?
Rippey.
Yeah.
Anna Rippey.
Anna Rippey.
Who? Unger says, watch out. I got fouled.
Break him down.
Somebody call it.
You know anything about Anna Rippey?
Anna Rippey is, I don't think she's retired from the game.
Really?
From what I heard. But
She could throw down.
I could be wrong.
Am I making that up?
Oh, no.
I thought she was good.
Very quality. Unger says, I like to shoot free throws.
Unger,
I tell you, this student section.
Yeah, for Independence is really showing out.
Holy crap.
And we got a blackout tonight. I believe we may not be able to see up until half court.
We're not going to be able to see, I'm telling you. And they're already packed all the way up to the top. It's going to go out of bounds.
There they are. There they are, Matt. Save your energy, kids, for the boys' game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dandy.
It is. Be interested to see if we get both Murphy boys tonight.
Oh, I think so.
Last week only had one.
Well, they only needed one.
No, they didn't. They played a heck of a game. But the older Murphy had an asthma attack.
A good rebound by Harden. Turned it over. And Pierce says, I'll take that. Katie Pierce. May not pick up the W on the team win column, but she's
that might have been a travel with Harden.
Oh, you got to shoot it, Cassie Hayes.
Oh, yeah. You're in the game now. This is your shot.
Yeah, here we go.
You got a foot of open space, you fire. Croft going to take it the length of the court.
Whoops.
And draws the blocking foul on Unger.
Now, if Unger would have squared her shoulders and
number 21.
Set her feet, she may have had the charge. Miss on the first. And we got some subs for the Lady Eagles. Hearn back in. Well as Sullivan. Croft gonna miss both. Rebound Unger. Pierce. She's 6 of 10 from the free throw. Croft 0 for 2.
Unger again trying to break
Wow,
it down.
nice move. Harden.
Nice pass. Oh, not going to do it. Croft again with another rebound. 5:20. Hearn with the ball. shot there by number 25.
Check your rosters, Coach.
Not on mine.
Late entry into the game.
She's going to tip the ball, though.
Yeah.
They're just going to go out of bounds off of Lady Rebel. I don't have to check mine there. There's Cassie Sullivan, sophomore.
And there is the Franklin Lady Rebel bench. And that's going to be a foul on Wiggins, her third. And that's going to be 1-1, and Cassie Hayes is going to step to the line for Franklin and try to get in the scoring column.
They just shot.
Cassie Hayes on the line for the Rebels.
And she's accomplished that goal. Sarah, Sarah Wright stood up on the end of the bench, started clapping.
Hayes. Rebound, Unger.
Unger off the glass.
Unger.
5 for Unger. Dangerous pass.
Wiggins. A little short, and Harden reaches in there and grabs that ball. It looked like to me there was only one hand of a eagle on that ball, but Franklin has possession.
Again, the
press
full,
action.
Yeah, the full court press. And Unger
Unger's
says,
not afraid.
Heathcote.
Gonna go to the line. 62-34. 28-point game. Opportunity to put it back to 30.
Oh, Heathcote holds it in.
Yep, 29 now. Back to the largest lead of the game, 30 points. Without any of the Rebel starters in right now.
Nice runner
Nice job by Hicks. Hicks had a couple of good plays tonight. I think we're about to see Sarah Wright go into the game along with Grace Gardner. Maybe not. Sarah Wright just checked in along with number 30, A.J. Anderson.
I give a lot of credit to the Franklin Lady Rebels team. They are 16 for 22.
Wow.
From the free throw line.
That's nice.
That is a nice tally.
Nice shooting.
Hey, if you'd like a copy of tonight's DVD, Matt, you want $10 a game, 472-4032. Check out our website, www.wc-tv.net. We got a coach's show. You know what? I took a little peek of it this week.
I missed this week's.
Nice job by the whole WCTV crew, including host Jeremy Qualls.
I feel like one thing, Grace Gardner did come into the game as well. 24. Heathcote stays in along with Unger. I'm always impressed how the coaches here in Webster County handle themselves on that. And, they do a good job. Especially they're both sitting there together. Unger kind of loses it. Hearn is going to push the action right now. She smells young blood. And that was a rainbow by Hicks.
Hicks has 10. Now here's the thing about the full court press, Matt. You got a lot of young kids in there for Lady Eagles of Independence. They're going to foul.
Yep.
And that's just going to give
who are shooting great from the strike right now.
Yeah, 3 of 4. Jinx.
We got to find that young lady's name out.
25. Reigning 3. And a quick timeout. 64-41. 3:46 remaining.
You think Raquel, who actually goes to school here.
Raquel,
25?
do we know number 25, Raquel?
She didn't even know who her sister was out there dancing.
Yeah, she did. She
Yeah.
knew her sister, but let me tell you something. Raquel's a senior. She could care less. She shut it down this second semester. She's ready to go and explore the world. Unlike Raquel, got big plans in this next year. No? Yeah, no. She's totally embarrassed. That's okay. Maybe we'll sell a copy of this DVD to her parents. Unger, possible future point guard of the Lady Rebels, Matt.
Yeah, no doubt. She's got some handles there. Showing it off.
Oh, there's.
Oh,
hello.
that was a good decision.
Sarah Wright.
Good decision by Anderson, but
Croft.
just didn't execute very well.
You know what? Croft saying, boom. I'll take that.
Gardner, you step in there and take that charge.
Hold on to your hats, Matt. It's a 21-point game.
Unger lost it.
Oh, and there's a foul now. Heathcote's going to go to the line, Coach. Heathcote, 2 of 2 from the line.
Double deuce.
2 points. And unfortunately now they're in the double bonus, so your Meredith Heathcote, the senior,
Yeah, they're going to get them both here.
just relax. You got 2 shots coming your way. Boom.
She didn't look like she needed to relax. She had that in control. So we got Pierce and Galden back in the game. I always enjoy watching the parents that duck under the camera there. You always get that lovely individual that doesn't care and just walks right in front of it.
Yeah.
I stoop for no man. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the game. 23-point lead for Franklin. And this student section is just growing as we speak.
Chomping at the bit.
They're sitting in the aisles right now. Croft puts it in. 21-point lead now.
Oh, yep. If you're Grace
Gotta be
Gardner,
careful.
you're
Oh,
facing the
lost.
press.
Yep, Gardner. She's got an opportunity. She's going to the line to get in the books.
Kaylin Hurd, that's her third. Or check that, 4.
Grace, sister of Ross Gardner. Former Franklin football great.
Wow.
Do it to it.
Steps up there and says, I'll take these 2.
Yeah.
Good tip by Wright.
Oh, almost had it there.
Well, you know what? Katie Pierce is back in the game, Matt.
Yep. Katie's back. Big rebound by Anderson. Anderson just a freshman. A lot of young people out here right now. I think you're definitely right about Unger. I like the way she's handled herself here in the late going to this game. Had a couple of nice drives. She's going to lose it right there, though. Well, I think we're going to get a foul on Croft. Come on, ref, help her up. You're allowed to do that as referee. Don't answer me.
I'm sorry. I was getting caught up in the see what Coach White thought about that call. What?
I was wondering, are referees allowed to help kids up off the
Yes, they are allowed, but
doesn't happen very often?
they try to
Yeah.
show no favoritism, so, you know. 4 of 6 for Unger, 5 of 7.
Man, nice. 2:08.
And what could be considered by our producer, director, Creed Henderson, the longest quarter in basketball.
You're not joking.
70-45, a minute 57.
A lot of substitutions. We got 32, Cynthia Long back in the game. Long, just a sophomore.
Still got to wonder, the full court press, down 25. Oh,
breaking them down.
Yeah, Cassie Hayes doing a nice job against the senior Pierce. Whoops. I watch Pierce probably going to take it right here. Oh, good
Nice
screen.
block by their Gardner. Screen, excuse me. Gardner tracking it down, 135. Sarah Wright, she can shoot the rock. Oh, Gardner, you got to take that three.
Grace Gardner on the drop. Cynthia Long, heave ho.
I like it, though. I like it. You
Yeah.
in the game now, you got to take your shots.
That's a
And
good-
I like the hustle by
Wow.
Long.
Nice rebound, Hicks.
Long did a great job hustling down the court, but she needed to box out right there. Under a minute now, 56 seconds.
30-second timeout for the less than a minute. Coach White gonna set up a strategy possibly for a 23-point play. I don't think so, but you know what? They give you 5. If you want to use them, go ahead.
It's going to be one heck of a foul with a lot of technicals at the end. Intentional and a lot of expletives. Only way that's happening.
Well, again, Boyce at the camera. Hey, I can't wait. Christian over here waiting his turn patiently for the boys game. He'll be in camera.
Win them all.
Camera 1.
Camera 1, camera 2.
And Coach Goodwin's going to head to the district tournament with a big win. A lot of people getting time to play.
Yeah, I think that is a huge factor right there, that a lot of people will get an opportunity to get some good game experience.
Well, you wonder if Coach Goodwin says, let's just dribble around.
Yeah, I think
Let's
that's what's
hold it out.
happening
I'd like to see some of these kids try to pull it.
here. 33 seconds now. Cassie Hayes.
Yeah, you're good.
Ooh,
Everybody relax. Nice defense, though. I'd like to see Sarah
it's
Wright.
got to
in
be
the
hard for them not to shoot the ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go, oh, Grace.
All right, you got to dribble out of that. Well, time's going to tick away here, Matt.
12 seconds.
Yep. Whoops.
Well, we got to travel. Cassie Hayes. 8 seconds now remaining in the game, and
I saw our graphics coordinator, Lance, over there clapping that no one got fouled. The clock was running. He was excited. Wow, right
that's
for the
going
rebound.
to do it. Game 1 in the books as Franklin wins 70-47. And we've got a really good matchup coming up next here with the boys game. Matt Hill, along with Paul Brees and the rest of the WCTV crew. We'll be back with the second game of our doubleheader right after Pets of the Week.